In this video, I will cover some AI history, beginning with the 1950s and 60s. Computers in the 1950s and 60s were very large, often taking up entire rooms. Software was done using punch cards and stored on magnetic tape. Considering the difficulty of programming these machines, a lot was accomplished with entire organizations using computers to calculate accounts and perform complex analysis. Around this time, Alan Turing, the famous British mathematician who cracked the Nazi Enigma code during World War II, wrote a paper called Computing Machinery and Intelligence. In this paper, he presented a simple but groundbreaking question: can machines think? The Turing test was born. The idea, if a machine could hold a conversation indistinguishable from a human, it might be considered intelligent. This single concept would shape AI for decades to come. The official birth of AI was a result of the Dartmouth Workshop of 1956. Big names like John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Claude Shannon, and Nathaniel Rochester gathered with one main idea: we can build machines that simulate human intelligence. This was the beginning of something huge. Around the same time, a team, Alan Newell, J.C. Shaw, and Herbert Simon, introduced a program called the Logic Theorist, or LT for short. This program could prove math theorems using symbolic reasoning. Remember, this was back in 1956. In fact, LT managed to prove 38 out of the first 52 theorems in Newton's Principia Mathematica. It was one of AI's first big wins. Riding that momentum, the same team built the General Problem Solver in 1957, which was designed to solve any problem. General Problem Solver didn't quite get there. While GPS was great at structured problems like puzzles, it struggled with the messiness of the real world. Still, it taught researchers an important lesson. Real intelligence is more than just logic. Then came ELIZA in 1966. Developed by Joseph Weizenbaum, ELIZA was a chatbot that mimicked a therapist. It used pattern matching to respond to users. No real understanding, but still, people were shocked at how human it felt. Some even thought it was actually intelligent. Even simple programs could create powerful illusions of understanding. Of course, early AI had tons of limitations. These systems were all about symbols and logic, but they couldn't really learn from experience. Plus, computers back then, tiny memory, slow processors, it was a very difficult process. The early pioneers were laying the foundation for everything that would come after. I hope you have learned something about AI history. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.